those of you who don't know me, my name is Marcos Ibarra. I'm currently a junior studying mechanical engineering. I'm also part of the SHEP UH CFC, or the Career Fair Committee, as you may know it. And I'm here to tell you why I believe I'm the best candidate for new member representative position. Now, I think we should start with what I think is most important to me, which is inspiration. Back when I joined a year and a half ago, I really didn't have much motivation to do anything beyond, just graduating and getting a good job. But when I came to SHEP and I met these amazing people, they really inspired me to become who I really wanted to be. And my main priority as new member representative will be to help inspire as many new members as I can to feel just the way that I did whenever I first joined. Now, I have 3 initiatives for the position that I'd like to share with you all. The first one will be to have a great and smooth transition from from virtual tasks to in-person tasks for the position. What this means is kind of like revisiting some of the stuff that we had before COVID, and keeping a lot of the things that we do now virtually for the position. This means in-person classroom visits that we used to do for recruiting, as well as keeping the new member newsletter that Daimi is doing this year, as well as having those virtual recruiting events that may still be happening in the fall. So kind of like a best of both worlds kind of scenario. The second initiative will be to involve new members in recruiting events. Now, I think this is really important. I think this could be a great way to lay the foundation for future SHEP leaders by involving them and giving them a taste of what it's like to be a leader in the organization. I would also involve the mini e-board in this as well, of course. My last initiative will be to work closely with the mentorship coordinator, because I think that a communication system between him or her and I would be great to have a better and stronger program so that they can have an idea of how many members are coming in, potential mentees, and what majors, so that they can kind of like think about that before, while they're setting up the program. Lastly, I just like to finish off the speech by reiterating how much passion I have for this chapter. Back when I joined a year and a half ago, it has completely changed me, and I'm just really excited to have the opportunity to inspire the next generation of SHEP leaders. So thank you very much, guys.
Okay. I was like trying to come off mute, but you did it perfectly fine. Let me, okay, let me dismiss that alarm. I'm like stop. Okay, I got it. Perfect. So Marcus, thank you so much for sharing your speech. So right now we're going to go ahead and move on to the alumni questions. So Cindy or Andres, you can take it away, whichever would like to ask their question.
Marcos, congratulations on your speech. That was a really good one.
Thank you.
So I was reading through your PDF, and I like to see, what the impact that SHEP has had on you and why you want to be a new member rep. So with that in mind, let's pretend we're at an in-person event. We're back on campus and we are at a cat's back. You are the one, everybody else went on break. You're the only officer there to, represent SHEP. I'm a freshman and I come up to the booth. I'm like, what's SHEP? What is your response? What is your pitch? And keep it less than 2 minutes.
Absolutely. So SHEP, what it means is the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers. Now, first of all, you do not have to be Hispanic or an engineer to join. Now, joining SHEP was absolutely the best decision I've ever made, because it has really completely changed me, both professionally, academically, and just overall with the motivation that I have to continue growing as a professional. Trust me, when you meet these people, you're going to meet a ton of really inspirational people that will motivate you to push yourself to work harder, to become who you really are and who you really want to be. I highly, highly encourage you to come out. You can come out to any of our events. It could be a professional event, such as a Resume Cafe, a social event, like a tailgate or anything like that, or a new member social, or it could be as simple as just coming out to the Promise Lounge and hanging out with us and meet the familia. Trust me, you really want to do this. It's going to be such a great thing for you. I wish I had joined the second I slipped into UH. Unfortunately, I didn't join until my sophomore year, but hey, it doesn't matter. I'm here now and it has really changed me. So I highly encourage you to come out. My name is Marcos. I forgot to mention that at the beginning, but I think that if you come out, you'll really enjoy it. So, please do yourself a favor and just come out to any of our events. I promise you will love it.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's continue that case study. What if I tell you that I'm a commuter and I can't necessarily stay all the time after school. I don't think that joining an organization is for me because I have homework and classes and all this thing. What would be your response there to compel me to join SHEP?
Sure, absolutely. So actually, whenever I joined SHEP, I was a commuter. I'm not a commuter anymore, but believe me that you can make it work. And going to these events will make your experience worthwhile here at UH. I know that commuting can be really tough, especially time-wise, but a lot of these events happen after classes, and so you definitely have enough room to go. And I really encourage you to at least go to a couple events a month, get to know the familia, and it'll be absolutely such a worthwhile experience for you. You know, it can really change the way that you have your college experience. I went from not having college experience at all, just doing classes and that's it, to coming out, hanging out with the familia and meeting a bunch of people that I wouldn't have otherwise met, that have really inspired me to become better and greater. So I wish I had all the time in the world to share with you just how much it has changed me. You know, if you ever want to meet up and talk about it, I can really tell you just how much has changed me and tell you all about these people that have inspired me. So trust me, even if you're a commuter and you feel like this is not for you, I promise you that it is worth it. Like I said, I was a commuter whenever I joined, and it completely changed my experience. So I highly encourage it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And now it's my turn for my question. I hope it's not hard. I don't at all mean to make it hard. But like I've said so many times, you probably heard me, recruitment is everyone's job, not just the new member representative. So how do you plan to involve other chairs and also executive board members or any other member or committee if you would do so? Just
absolutely. So I thought about this a little while ago. Like I mentioned in my speech, one of my initiatives will be to involve new members. So this doesn't necessarily have to mean only new members. Like you said, it's everyone's job. Is one of the most crucial things we have about SHEP, because new members and recruiting is what keeps us going. And you know, helping set up that next generation of leaders is of course extremely important. So I would like to create opportunities, kind of like a sign-up sheet for designated to come out with me to these recruitment events. It could be as simple as coming out to classrooms and just taking that little time when the professors get ready to just share our experience about SHEP and why they should join. So I would create, of course, a list, you know, Google Doc form would be, it could be as simple as that. Designate several spots for new members if they can come out, and then designate other spots for existing members, chairs, board members who would like to come out with me to these events. I personally love recruiting. I do it even though I'm not the new member representative, and I'd like to do it with even more emphasis and more passion as the new member representative. So recruitment can be something that everyone can do. I just like to lead it because I believe that I could be a great representative for SHEP and how I can change someone. So I think that you know, doing something as simple as that, as creating sign-up sheets, would be an amazing thing for everybody to get involved in recruiting.
perfect. Thank you so much for sharing your answers and also for the amazing speech.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. And I believe now we're going to go ahead and move on to our next position.